again, in the last few minutes, your team really executed well and closed out a game. You seeing growth in that aspect of the game?
Definitely yes. Indiana, and we talked about it before the game, that's a tough team to play against. Just their ability to create threes off the dribble, just their ability to run in transition. They're scoring bunches. And, if you have a 15-point lead, you might think, oh, we're safe. And then very quickly you learn that it's bang-bang, that it's, the game can take different course. I thought that in the fourth quarter when they went on the run, we had a timeout and just said, all we got to do is one possession at a time. We got to really focus on us, how we're executing on offensive end and defensive end. I thought that our execution down the stretch in the last 4 or 5 minutes was really, really good. So I think we were getting better in that aspect.
What are you seeing from Scotty in that vein, finishing games with the ball in his hand, making all the right decisions? Are you seeing?
Scotty tonight, he did score 35 points, but for me, much more important than that is the tone that he's setting for the team. The poise that he's playing with, how he's picking up his teammates, the way he's talking, the way he's learning to manipulate the game. He's becoming much, much better in the half-court setting to attack, to touch the paint, to score. I thought that he was outstanding tonight. I wish that one of his turnovers ended up as assist. That would look even better on the box score.
What about his defense do you think has been different this season? It seems like he's picked it up a notch on the defensive end compared to last year.
He was always very intense. I think he's just maturing as a player, knowing tendencies, knowing what players are doing, getting more comfortable inside our schemes as well. We as a team, we try to be very aggressive, and that's what Scotty wants to do. That's for me as a coach, it's a true blessing when your best player is really embracing that style of defense, and that makes everybody else to step up a notch defensively as well.
Obviously, RJ was carrying a big workload, playing really well when Scotty was out, and he hasn't really missed a beat. How are you seeing those two playing off of each other right now?
I think they're really complementing each other. Both of them capable to play on the ball, both of them more than capable of playing off the ball. I thought that they did a really good job offensively, and I'm always gonna be the first one to praise them when they do good stuff. I still expect more from them, execution-wise, taking care of the ball when we need it. Again tonight, big number of turnovers, and we need to continue watching film and studying and trying to clean that up, because that's going to really unlock a lot for us.
To my eye, it looked like Scotty's best and most resilient driving game. As far as the decisions he made, rerouting driving angles, using rescreening, what did you think he did best to really allow himself to flourish in that?
I got to watch more on the film to really dive into detail, but we're talking a lot about him playing lower, being more explosive when he decides to go, and just having two or three things in his mind when he's attacking. And he's such an amazing instinctual player that he's going to find opportunities. And I thought that he did a really good job today attacking with that force and then just reading what defense is giving you. And I thought that he played really well.
Rick Carlisle said before the game that Jakob Poeltl was one of the most underrated players in the league. What do you make of that comment and sort of his role on the team so far this year?
Well, I have a huge respect for Jakob and what he brings to the team. I think he's outstanding teammate, outstanding competitor, and he's proving it night in and night out that he's playing really high-level basketball this year.
You have these two primary guys combined for 12 turnovers as well as they played. How are you it's happened a few times, how are you kind of working through that are you just kind of living with that because you want the ball in RJ and Scotty's hands so much, or is it sort of things that need to be fixed?
I think some of those are really coming from good place. Some of those are really coming from trying to find a teammate, trying to make a pass, and I don't want them to be afraid on the court at any point of time. I want them to be aggressive and to learn through that experience. And if you talk to both of them, they're going to be the first one to be aware of it, and they are aware that they need to grow, and I have no doubt that they will be able to clean that up and improve.
Your three-point shooting cooled off in the second half. What happened? Where did it go wrong?
Somebody turned on the AC. It was cold. I mean, that's game of basketball. You get hot stretches, and then you get those moments when the ball is not going through the hoop. But those are the moments that you gotta show resilience and do all other stuff that affects winning. Is that deflection? Is that box out and rebound? Is that executing the offense the way we need? Like all of those little things, impact the game. And we ended up shooting at the end 39% from the three-point line. If you're going to shoot that well every single night, I'll take it right away.
Regarding Ochai, even in his years in Utah, and even almost going back to Kansas, he's never had this. He's shooting like 47% from three on 4 attempts a game. What do you think? What do you think is the key? Like, I know you guys have worked on stuff, but what do you think is translating?
A lot of work that he's putting in. There is no magic to it. When you put the work in, when you believe in what you're doing, and your teammates believe in you, it's amazing. And all of his teammates, every time that he's getting opportunities to shoot the ball, and if he misses a shot, everybody's like really encouraging him to continue shooting. And that's simple as that. Put the work in.